What's going on, everybody? K-Mac back here once again. Blitzburg Coverage Podcast. Happy Friday. Good morning to everybody. Doing a show right now, man, as we preview Week 3 NFL football, going to Foxborough, a.k.a. the New England Patriots, a very familiar foe over the past 15 or 20 years or so. A team we have faced many of times and taken many of L's to. Now let's just get right into it, man. After looking back at that last game, we had our chances. We lost momentum. Little stupid mistakes costed us that game. That happens. Time to move on to the next one. So, in facing the Patriots, we're talking about year 2 quarterback Drake May. Quarterback out of UNC, who's definitely shown some flashes, can move around, throw the ball good on the run, make some plays. Ramondre Stevenson's a solid running back. Travion Henderson's a Ohio State running back. Stephon Diggs, a couple other guys, Hunter Henry. Their defense has the most sacks in the league through 2 weeks, and they blitz a lot. So, Mike Vrabel's a run first defense kind of guy. Run the ball, play good defense, which is what our mantra is supposed to be. This one's going to be tough, man. We always lose to the Patriots. We always lose to the Patriots. I mean, that's just what it is. With Belichick and Brady, they've owned us. Without Belichick and Brady, they beat us. Even dating back to the last time we played them, which was Thursday Night Football back in 2023, when we lost to the Cardinals and Patriots within 3 or 4 days. Mind you, it was Mitch Trubisky because Kenny Pickett got hurt, but still the point stands. The Patriots have always been a thorn in our side. And standing here today, how can I beg to differ about that? I mean, how much confidence can I say I have, man? It's like, dude, like, we really don't have a defense right now. How can I be confident in this defense? They slowed down the run last week in the first half, I'll say that. Looking back at it, I was like, okay, they played better in certain aspects, but in other aspects, I mean, how many 3rd and longs did they allow? A crap ton. Too many. So when you look at this game, it's like, hopefully the offense can score some more points, which they almost did last week. You take away that red zone interception, that's at least a field goal or a touchdown. That's at least 20 points again. And if this team can get above 20 points per game, that is a phenomenal recipe for success. First game, we scored 34. Second game, we scored 17. That puts us in the average of 25-ish, 26-ish. You can live with that. So, but the season is young. I just want to see us stop the run. I mean, that used to be our bread and butter, man. The Steelers used to be one of the teams you knew you couldn't run the ball on because they played with a physical nature, just roughhouse, smash mouth, and so far that has not happened. Well, let's talk about the injuries so far. No Deshaun Elliott, no Alex Highsmith for sure. No JPJ. I don't think he's practiced at all this week with the hamstring. That sucks. Derek Hardman's been limited this week so far. Looks like he might have a chance to return, but personally, I wouldn't play him. The season's long, and he's not going to be the savior. Though I think he'll help, hopefully revert Keanu Benton back to hopefully more of a D end rather than a freaking nose tackle. Well, really, who knows what the plan was there, but still, it would have been nice to have Derek Hardman and start off these first 2 games, nonetheless. Let me think what else. They're also mentioning Well, injury-wise, that's about it, really. I mean, nothing else serious offensively. I know we lost Max Schraping. I think that's how you say his name. Backup interior lineman. So, depth piece gone there. Nobody significant on offense. In the defense, like I mentioned, Deshaun Elliott, JPJ, Harmon. And that's really about it. But Troy Lawson and Tomlin have been mentioning they're probably going to see more of Cole Holcomb this week. And I think they'll definitely take some snaps away from Peyton Wilson because he has not played good. The defense as a whole hasn't played good, but Peyton Wilson isn't really a guy to take on blocks, disengage blocks, and take on linemen and get after the ball carrier. His game is more or less built for the D-line to eat up the blocks, let him roam free, let him see an attack, and go get it. But that hasn't happened this year. I mean, heck, there was a play last week. A fullback pancaked both Steelers linebackers. I'm not kidding you. Look it up. Patrick Queen and Peyton Wilson got took out by one guy. When have you seen that crap, dude? I don't know. So you're probably talking Cole Holcomb probably more in the base defensive packages and then put Peyton Wilson down and more into those passing situations. Hopefully that'll slow down the run a little bit. They're also mentioning Jabril Peppers is probably going to get some more snaps this week. I like that. I think he'll hopefully help the communication issues we are continuing to have for what seems like the past 4 or 5 years. I mean, this has been an issue for how long? Like, even dating back to last season. We got to have players lined up in the right spot. There's communication issues. There's breakdowns. I mean, there's even a play the Jets scored on that crossing route, deep crossing route with Garrett Wilson. Do you know the Seahawks used the same exact play at the same exact look versus the same exact defense in week 2? Talk about not making adjustments. We don't make adjustments. I bet the Patriots run that play early in the game on the big third down. You watch. So yeah, I definitely think Peyton Wilson should take away some of his snaps. Some people are saying to bench him. That's insane. He's a young player still, dude. He's in his second year. The dude showed flashes last year. You gotta let him grow. Patrick Queen missed a massive third down sack last week. I guess Sam Darnold hit him with the nasty spin. That was insane. Patrick Queen, I think for what we paid him and for what our expectations were, I don't think he's lived up to them. Maybe he's not that guy for linebacker. Maybe he's a better linebacker 2 than a linebacker 1. But what do I know? But that sack he missed last week, I'm sorry, but this defense gets paid too much to just not get a sack on Sam Darnold there. I mean, that was just shameful. So in this game, man, we're on the road in a place we haven't won since 2008. 17 years and counting. My gut's telling me it's a loss. This was one of those games on the schedule. I was like, people are sleeping on that game, man. People are overlooking the Patriots. It's not that they're a really good football team. I mean, they're 1-1. They lost game 1 versus the Raiders, and they beat the Dolphins by 6 last week. We just can't beat the Patriots, dude. Mike Tomlin, one of his kryptonites is adjustments, 3rd and 4th and shorts, and the Patriots. For some reason, we cannot beat the Patriots, and I don't think. Now, do I think we'll lose the game 17-31 like last week? No, but I think we lose this game in a close fashion. I would say a low-scoring game, but I don't trust this defense. I don't. And the Patriots, they got Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry, Jalen Polk, I think is his name. I know he's a young receiver. And then Kendrick Boutte or something. I don't know. I don't know who it's going to be this week, but I mean, the past 6 or 7 games or so, the wide receiver, the best receiver for their team is just Ayton. Just look back at the freaking game stats. So who's it going to be this week? I don't know, but I think for me it comes down to if we stop the run, we win this game. If we don't, we lose this game. And I don't know if that's going to change because the line hasn't played too good. I know we suffered injuries last week, but man, this has got to change. So yeah, give me Patriots 24. Steelers 23. 23 Steelers, 24 Patriots. Patriots victory. I don't trust this defense. And that's crazy to say because my expectations for this defense heading into the season was pretty good. I was like, I mean, it's crazy to say, but I had more confidence in the offense than the defense. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm out of here. I want to do a quick preview. Still got to see more practice injury reports come out today, but getting Derek Harmon, even in limited fashion, hopefully would help. I mean, I'm not saying the guy's going to save our bacon, but I think he showed some good things in the preseason. But it's a long season, so is it really worth rushing him back? I mean, wouldn't you rather see him 100% maybe against the Vikings next week? Or after the bye week? I don't know. But I'm out of here. Whisper Coverage Podcast, Facebook, Twitter /X, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify. We are everywhere. Share it, love it, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. Let me guys know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. How do you feel about this game? My gut. I usually my gut's right about this. And I don't have a good feeling. I pray we win. I mean, my fingers are crossed, but I'm not seeing it. Just not seeing it. I'm out, y'all.